Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video of the Arsmuff. Today there's been a massive update for Tankery where they have actually added, I believe it's 4 or 5 new tanks. Now the new tanks is the SU-100P, which what the tanks players will know is basically a well, it's an SU-130 with 100mm gun. But if I'm correct, that looks like a 122, which is a bit weird. There's also this thing. Um, yeah, it's a fridge. This thing has no armor. The DPM is atrocious. The average pen is pretty alright. The health is meh, but this thing is hilarious. It is so big and obnoxious. Um, the other tanks, which are pretty interesting, are find them, the Lorraine 40T, which is cool, and I'm sure they've spelt that wrong. That's meant to be uh well, it's meant to be, it's basically the Batchat 25 ton. Um and for some reason this thing has, looks like a 90mm gun. And it has atrocious pet. Pretty meh hit points. I mean, for tier 6, that's actually, hang on a minute, is it a light tank or medium tank? It says light tank. So it's 700 more hit points than the RU, which just power creeps the hell out of the RU. Acceleration rate is pretty good. Speed is pretty good. The average pen is decent. So the first tank we're going to review is the SU-100P. This thing has 970 hit points, 1,515 base DPM. It's 218mm pen, which is pretty low for a tank destroyer. Um, it has the acceleration rate is 79. We're not going to talk about the armor because the armor is not really important. Top speed is 65, so it's pretty maneuverable. Um, and it does look pretty nice. And it's got 100mm gun, if I'm correct. So, and can you turn the turtle around? I don't think you can, but we can certainly look. Nope, you can't. So let's have a look here. Oh yeah, that sounds like a 122mm gun. This thing's pretty maneuverable. It's pretty agile, actually. It's not bad. Oh, that god, that actually killed him. Damage is a bit low, but that's fine. Some reason, Lorraine by looks for it. Shelf velocity is off the charts. God, Jesus Christ, that's really good shelf velocity. That was somebody that was alive, okay. Now this thing has um very, very slow traverse in on the turret. Um it feels alright. Now that obviously was gonna bounce. Because it's T125. But can we? Oh my god, we actually, but the damage just feels so low. That's so low. I mean, this is meant to be a 100mm gun. Oh, hello. Mr. T-54. How the fuck did they get up there? It's probably going to out reload me. That's the only problem. Wow, they are really far away. Holy shit, that's far. I don't know how people get up there. Probably that bug again. And try and get into some cover. Dude. I hit that? Really? It does feel average, the shell velocity. It's a bit better than your traditional 100mm, but it does feel average, which is it a good thing? I don't know. Is that an enemy? That is an enemy. Can't see him, that's the only thing. Oh, there's somebody running around. Oh, fuck. They didn't spot me. That's bizarre. Honestly, I think the 130mm version of this would have been better. Because the 100mm is just, it just doesn't feel right. Oh, that's a Batchat. I just missed him. Bollocks. Is that leopard? Friendly leopard or enemy leopard? I don't know. I think it's friendly. He's dead. No, that was friendly. That's spalled. Somebody's shooting at me. Something I don't like. Oh, no. T-125 is dead. It's good news. You know, it is very maneuverable, which is just something that you really, really, really want. Really? Oh my god. I don't know how people getting up there, but that is just extreme. I think that the traverse is like 85 instead of 1990. So it's like 170 each direction. She's still up there. It's so hard to aim this. Batchat. Honestly, they should just make this as a 122mm variant instead of a. Dude, seriously, where are my shells going? Makes no sense. Is that an enemy or no? That's enemy. that an enemy? No, that's friendly. Oh, that was so close as well. Maybe. Are you shitting me? How broken is that? That is such an overpowered spot. No, I'm sorry. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. So they are invincible, yet they can slaughter our team. But I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. Look at that bullshit, man. Oh, oh no, there is definitely somebody on top there. If I try again, they're completely invincible. Well, you can tell that this did good. Oh, hang on a minute, what was that? Hello, hello, Batchat. I thought I saw you there. I thought I saw someone there. Ooh, someone is taking pop shots at me. Dude, it's that same T-54. I can't do anything about that SU-100 up there. Can I? I'm not entirely sure. Shit. Piss off, mate. Oh, shit. Is that an autoloader? It's an autoloader. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh! Oh, it's a fantastic machine. It is pretty good. The damage is a bit low for 100mm gun. Bit disappointing, really. There's only a few times I hit over 250 damage. I never hit for over 300. And with the T-54, you can hit not all the time, but quite comfortably. You can hit most of the time over 300. So let's now try the T-34 too. I've already got up this level 100, but the DPM is atrocious. The health point is it's pretty good. The pen is pretty flipping good. I mean, T-44 122 has 175. This has nearly 200. Um, so yeah, we'll see how this thing plays. Shield velocity is very, very, very similar to the SU-100. You camping scrubs. I can't hit him. I can't hit them. Dude. Might as well just play the game. The reload is so bad. The reverse speed is also tragic. But the turret reverse speed is not bad. The reload speed will catch you off guard. I don't know why it's so long. I have no idea why it's so long. I mean, 1,000 DPM is just tragic on a machine like this. It's a friendly. I mean, I know it's a T-34 with a whacking great big gun on it, but like, holy god. Who hit me? Get out of here, mate. Oh, shit. The problem is this, an IS-2 actually reloads quicker than me. I could be very, very, very dead here. Or he could be very, very, very dead. But he's still camping up build, you know? Dude, that spot is so... Is that a KV-1? What the fuck is that spot? God, Jesus Christ, they really need to... Oh, shit. Dude, honestly, this map is just so badly designed. There's now a KV-1 sat up there. Oh, fuck. You literally can't do anything against these guys. That was an enemy, but I don't think that was a leopard. Kill him, he's gonna kill me. Unless I get a really, really, really lucky bounce here. Oh, mate. Oh. Are you shitting me? D this map is so utter crap. What is that horse shit? This map is a joke. They've completely destroyed balance. Completely destroyed balance. Basically said, fuck you, balance. Look! Look! You can't hit it! You can't... Oh my god. Wait, who shoot me? Someone's shooting me. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh no. Goodbye. Yeah, I see you, Leo. I will laugh my ass off if someone says, "Oh, that position isn't good." You have to be such a monkey to think that. It's literally you can't hit them, and yet they can hit you. That's an overpowered position. Did they really not test it? Obviously, that guy can hit me, yet I can't hit him, which is complete bullshit. So they've basically made one side of the map completely broken and then made the other side of the map completely unbalanced. Okay. You have to be a real ass to... Oh, fuck. That's probably the only shot I'm going to get off. I can't do anything. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything! Why do they make it so unbalanced? Jesus Christ, worst devs of 2021. Fuck me. Piss off. Wanker. I bet you I'm going to get as far as here and I'm going to die. Yeah, there you go. What a surprise. It's so unfair! Oh my god! They never test this! Dude, it's such a broken spot. It's so broken! It's so broken! Oh my god. Dude, oh. This is practically the only place you could go to hide. And that leopard's gonna pop up, and he's gonna hit me. Because, fuck you. Yeah, you see? Oh, what kind of bullshit is this? What? How did they? Oh my god! This is such horseshit. How did they let such a massive bug through? Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Let's go on to the Lorraine 42. Um, this is basically a medium tank version of the AMX 5100, but it doesn't hit as hard because I think it's got the same gun. Yeah, it's got the same 100mm gun, but for some reason it appears to not hit as hard. Um, it has the same pen, and it has far less DPM, which is shocking. Um, so it's got 1400 hit points, 2985 DPM. Of course, this is with crew level 4. 260 average pen, which is really good. The armor is tragic. Acceleration rate is bearable. I mean, it's alright. Top speed is pretty good at 60. So it's a pretty good machine. And we're going to see how it goes, really. The injury clip is really long as well. I think it's probably just a tad bit longer than the MX-5100, which is understandable. Dude, there's no way on this planet. There's no way on this planet. There's absolutely no way on this planet. Oh, I got hit. I'm dead. It's probably like a 30-second reload. So, yeah. Oh, shit. It's not a bad machine. Um, it's it plays like an AMX 5100, which you kind of tells you how you want to play it really. Now the Batchat 25T, no doubt somebody will correct me in the comments saying, "Oh, you said it wrong." Oh, get out the way, you living idiot! Oh my god, the intricate reload is so long. God, that's very good acceleration. You really do want to play it. You can play it like the Lorraine, but I don't know. All I can say is just don't trust it. Dude, that's so fucking busted. That is so busted. No doubt the devs will say, "Oh, there's no problem." No doubt. The turret seems to turn just a bit too sluggish, really. Oh, I saw some gun smoke. Seems like a nice enemy there. And what's that leopard? Don't see him. They're still just casually farming the crap out of our team. But that is such a horrendously broken spot. He's still there. Probably gonna join another game after this. There's literally no way. There's just no way. You aim correctly and the game punishes you. How? Where? What? Is that how he's hitting me then? Oh, hello. That's mm, uh, Levin. Yeah, Levin. Well, those are the new tanks. They're decently interesting. I would say the most fun one is probably the T-34 122. The SU-100P is also pretty good. The damage is a bit low, but it's tier 4, so that's expected, really. The DPM isn't bad. The penetration's alright. Um, it's highly maneuverable. It's highly maneuverable. Um, Um, so the issue 100p, it's good. It is a pretty good tank destroyer. It's pretty sneaky, and whatnot. Basically, the T-34 122 is basically, well, it's a fridge. It's a fridge basically. Um, the Lorraine 40T is just basically a quicker AMX 5100. That's all it is. I mean, it's got the same. It's got very similar to it. Not the same, but very similar. Um, and the Batchat 25 ton, it's effectively a fat AMX 1390. That's all I can say. It's a little bit quicker. It's got a little bit more armor, but other than that, it's got atrociously bad DPM. Um, Unlike the AMX 1390, which has godlike DPM. Um, but yeah. Have they touched any other tanks? I'll actually have to. Oh, well, I can't really talk to devs anymore because I got kicked from the Tankery server. So, um, yeah, Lorraine, just play it like an AMX 5100, basically. Batchat 25 ton. It's basically the answer to the AMX 1390. That's basically what it is. It's just a AMX 1390. Um, Obviously, Greg doesn't want to add the AMX 1390 back into the store, nerfed version of it, obviously. So he's just added this thing in. Which this thing has, for some reason, its turret turns slower than the MX 1390, which is weird. Um, but I would say my two favorite are probably Russian ones. The SU-100P is pretty damn good. It's pretty damn. So yeah. Um, my conclusion is SU-100P. You can brawl with it if you know you're going to kill that target with that shot. You can't turn the turret all around. It's only, it's only 85 and 85. It's not 1990. So you can only turn the turret 170 degrees. You know, 85 degrees either way, which makes 170 degrees. Um, so T-34 122. I think this was the one for gold. This thing, it's pretty abysmal. It's pretty tragic. For the price, 1,750 gold, which is reasonably cheap for tier 4. It says tank destroyer, but the DPM is atrocious. The reverse speed is atrocious. For some reason, it has more HP than a medium tank, which is weird. Um, but yeah, overall, this thing is just bad. It's just really bad. But it's fun. It's enjoyable to play because it's so derpy. If it gets like a buff, like a reverse buff would be lovely. Or maybe a DPM buff or shelf velocity buff or something just to buff this thing. Then it would be decent. But right now, I would say this is not worth your gold. It is tragically bad. You can do well in it, but because you've got that 30 plus second reload, it is tragically bad. I would not be surprised if something like the Batchat 25 ton can out reload you. I would not be surprised. Um, but yeah, overall, I would say that the SU 100P is my favorite out of the four of them. Um, so yeah, that's my opinion. The SG-100P is the best out of all of them. The Lorraine 40T is just a AMX 5100, which is just a bit quicker. And the Batchat 25 ton is just basically an MX 1390, but a bigger version of it. That's what it is basically. T34 122 again, not worth your gold, not worth the 1,750 gold. Even though that is relatively cheap, um, it's not worth it. It is just tragically bad. It's a bad machine. It can't bounce anything. I know it's a tank destroyer, but it can't bounce anything. The pen is it's alright. Um, the DPM is just so bad. I mean, the IS2 is just a better machine. It's just better. Um, that doesn't look like if I get rid of that. Uh, that doesn't look like a 122. That looks like a 100 millimeter, the 10C2, I think. That the or was it this gun? Is it that gun? If it's that gun, it should have at least 215 millimeters of pen or something like that. I mean, it's a tank destroyer, so um, on it, it's just bad. It's just a bad tank. But it's a hilarious tank to use. Are you going to see loads of them around? Possibly yes. Um, um, but yeah, this tank is just not worth it. SU 100P, if you love to use your tank destroyers, like for example the Charioteer or the Challenger, if you like to use those turreted tanks and whatnot, tank destroyers, this is the tank for you. It doesn't have a fully traversable turret, but that's fine. Um, this plays possibly more like a Challenger in a way, like a Challenger or a Charioteer. Um, but yeah, it just the gun. It does a little. It just does just a bit too less damage. It just doesn't do enough damage for to be a tank destroyer. You would expect this thing to do about 350 damage average, but this thing does around 250, which is shockingly low for a tier 4 tank destroyer. When you look at something like say DSU 122, which arguably doesn't have a turret. This has a 122, which the average is 400. Things like SU 152. Yes, it's a Houncer, but that does 910. So I don't know really. I mean, maybe buff its reload a bit. Give it a like say like maybe 1900 or 1800 DPM. Um, but mm, or maybe just replace this thing with the 130 millimeter gun. Because then that'll be good. Um, but yeah, overall, SU 100P is it's a pretty decent tank. I'm not gonna lie, it's a decent tank. T34 122 is godforsakenly trash. Um, but it's a fun tank to use because it's just hilarious. Um, The, I mean, it's a bit disappointing with the Lorraine and the Batchat because they're just basically slightly different versions of tanks already in the game. The Lorraine is just a faster, slightly smaller version of the MX-5100, and the Batchat is a slightly more sluggish and a slightly bigger version of the MX-1390. An MX-13105 would be better because that has a completely different gun and a different playstyle. Um, I think the MX-13105 was designated as a tank destroyer, not as a light tank. So that would have been interesting, having a tier 6, turreted tank destroyer, which is just basically this thing with a 105mm gun. That would be that would be really nice. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy this video, give it a thumbs down. Put in the comment section, put in the comment section below, what do you think about this update? Honestly, I'm a bit disappointed in it. The T-34 122, it's a premium tank, and it is probably the worst premium tank ever added into this game. It is atrociously bad. The Batchat and the Lorraine, they don't really offer any new playstyles. It's kind of a waste of credits to get these tanks. The SU-100P is the most exciting tank for me because it offers a completely different playstyle where, you can do multiple playstyles. You could be aggressive in this thing, you could be passive and sit back, you can push up to a sneaky position and just snipe from there. You could do all different kinds of things, really. And it's a really interesting tank. Anyways, I'm gonna leave the video here. Peace!